everyone, welcome back to my channel, Jamaica Roots TV. Hope you're all doing well today. Thank you for liking the video and thank you for subscribing as well. So we're going to be looking at the high poverty rate in Northeast St. Catherine, and that constituency is under Kerensia Morrison, right? She's actually she's actually spoken about it, and she mentioned in this post, like it's something that was written in the print media. It was posted sometime on March the 1st. Member of Parliament bemoans high rate of adverse living conditions in Northeast St. Catherine, and this was posted by Abigail Bartley. So what is causing the high poverty rate in St. Catherine? Are people unemployed? Do we have a high level of unemployment? Because I thought there were a lot of farmers up there. So people who are cattle rearers or cattle herders, plus, of course, agricultural farmers as well. Like they plant crops, right? So if most of these people are farmers and herders, how are they poor? Or are they poverty stricken? And why are they living like this, right? The homes are in derelict condition, very bad conditions, right? And they have hundreds of them, if not thousands of them out there in Northeast St. Catherine like this. So we've seen where Delano Tucker's family was living, and we've seen his aunt's house that's even in a worse shape than Delano's. And then we're seeing the Williams, right? And this is in a dire state as well, right? A very bad condition, plus they have children. So I'm sure there's many others out there, if you know, with the same living condition, if not worse, right, in Northeast St. Catherine. And I'm sure there's more people on the border of St. Mary, because it borders St. Mary and it borders Portland as well. They have a lot of borders in that area. So she said she has contacted the Social Development Commission, right? And we don't know what the plan is, but she's going to be discussing future housing solutions for her constituents. So she has contacted the Social Development Commission, SDC, on her constituencies layout to a guide for future discussions, right? So hopefully we hear more about this, because obviously you can see that a lot of people are suffering in that area. And if you don't have skilled workers, then there's a lot of farmers there. There's a lot of people who have animals and all of that, crop rearing, and a lot of them own the land, right? So if you have like a few acres of land, even 1 acre of land, and you want to lift yourself up, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't ask for help or whatever, but why not consider selling piece of the land, piece of the property? Sometimes they have more than one lot. And if you're able to sell piece of that property and you're able to cover the expenses, building material expenses, and get yourself into a safe home, right? Making sure that you're not wet or animals can't come into your home. Like you have some homes that are showing a lot of gaps where, you know, animals can actually jump through those gaps, right? The ceiling is basically not even there. There's big holes in the ceiling. So if you own the land, you could consider selling a piece of that land to cover the building expenses and get yourself a proper home, right? Don't wait for the government to come around, or wait for donors as well, right? And you can also apply for one of the Hope Homes, because if you have property and you qualify for the Hope Home, they will actually come and build on your land, right? I think it's 1 or 2 bedroom for the Hope Homes. So there's a couple of things that you can do. If you're not able to wait, because I'm told that for the Hope Homes, you have to wait. Some people are waiting even a few years. So if you have like assets and you want to sell some of the assets to cover some of the building costs, I think you should go ahead and not wait for someone to get you out of that dire situation. Just try and help yourself. And maybe if anyone wants to come along and, help with something, then that's up to them. But try and see if you're able to get, some of the building materials or most of the building materials, and then you can start building. Maybe you can try to get a volunteer or a few volunteers, builders, plumbers, electricians, just get it out there on one of the platforms, the YouTube platforms, and you'll be surprised to see how many persons will turn up and help you to get that home up and running, right? That's just a thought that's, a couple of you could consider. I am going to be honest. I would say that if the elderly who are in dire condition, they should be helped first, because they are the weaker ones. They can't help themselves. They don't have an income, or they have little or no income. Majority of them, I would say 99% don't have an income, right? So I would help those first. And the people who are able-bodied, right? They're able to get out and work. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not sick, and they have all their faculties, and they're not missing a limb or anything like that. They should be able to help themselves by either getting a job or getting a job or doing a business, or if you want someone to give you a start, and then you can take it from there. But I think the focus should be on the elderly at this time, right? So big up to Alex. He's doing a wonderful job with the Williams family. And you can see that he's serious and things are going very well, right? They're digging out the foundation and all of that. So I'm thinking in a few weeks, we should be seeing the home up. It may be not finished, but at least we can see what is going on, like the layout and all of that, right? So it is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. And of course a kitchen, and that is from where they're coming from to this, it would be like a palace, right? So big up to Alex and the donors as well. So next time we see the home, we may see some bricks, some blocks, right? Next time we see the home, we may see some blocks, and hopefully within maybe a month or so, we could see the home probably finished. Yeah, so this is a very good thing you're doing, Alex, and they deserve it, the Williams family, because Mr. Williams, I think he's around 70 years old, right? So he really deserves being in a comfortable setting at this time as well, right? So thank you guys for tuning in and listening to this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and see you on the next video.